Hey everyone, Hunt here, or Forever Lego Studios. I am back with another review, and today, guys, we are doing the first Brickhead review. As you know, Brickheads are brand new. They have a bunch of random new ones. They have, on the back here, you can see they have Captain America, Hulk, Widow, and of course Iron Man. They have 4 other Disney ones as well. But today, I've got the Iron Man Brickhead, and as you can tell, the set's not built. Okay, so I'm going to, as you can tell, I've already opened it, and as you can tell, all the parts are not in the bag. Okay, so that is not how it actually gets. That's not actually how it it seems when you open the box. Pretty much, I already opened it. I already built this, so I already know what this looks like. And it took me less than 10 minutes to build this. So I was like, there was a fast build, and plus, as well as, I already tried reviewing this, and it took me like 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. So I was like, I'm going to try something new, and for these smaller sets, I'm actually going to build it on camera. I think it's going to be a cool thing to have something new to do for reviews. Okay, so I have the instruction manual right there, and I'm going to here and start building. I think this is going to be a really cool thing to do for my smaller reviews, including like micro fighters, mini builds. I think it would just be cooler, and that way you guys actually get to see me, building the actual Lego sets, which is actually pretty cool. Because the last thing you actually saw me build, I think, was actually, I didn't release that episode. Back when I was doing building Scarif, before I ended the series, I actually did a whole video on building the AT-ACT, and I showed me building that for a bit. But again, didn't add oil. So also, and also you saw me building in the AT-RT Walker. Yeah. So now you guys get to see like actual building of this. Plus, I think it's really cool because you guys get to see how it's built, see all the pieces. Again, the bags weren't in it. They weren't in the bags because one, I opened it and all that. And I probably will be getting another one, not Iron Man, another Brickheadz, because they have some really cool ones. Like I said, I just named off the Marvel ones, but they also have like Beauty and the Beast. They have Beast and Battle, and then for Pirates of the Caribbean, they have Captain Jack Sparrow, and Captain Solita, whatever his name is, the villain of the movie. So yeah, and then there's the Marvel ones, of course. I kind of want to get the Captain America one. I got that for Braden. I got that for Braden's birthday party. I gave it to him, and he showed me, and I think it's pretty cool. And so I think that is definitely a cooler one to get. As well as, kind of want to get the Hulk one. I am not too big on getting the Black Widow one, being I don't actually care for the design of the Black Widow one. The Hulk one's okay-ish. The design of Hulk it's a Brickhead, so there's some good things about it, but there's also some cons. But I definitely think I want to get the Captain America one, because that does look pretty darn cool. And as well as they're planning on, if I'm correct, they're planning on making more Brickheads, and I'll be very upset if this actually happens. Lego's been thinking about, instead of having microfighters, they're gonna switch it for Brickheads. So if that happens, which is very sad if that happens, because I actually do like microfighters. I know they're very tiny, and they're specifically probably made for younger kids, but I actually enjoy the microfighters, being that they're cool, and they're a cool little build. If you don't like the build that much, you can take it apart, and then you can use the pieces, because they have a lot of really good pieces in those sets. Oh, whoops. But so I'd be very upset, and plus you do get a cool figure. So if that does happen and they switch it with Brickheadz, because Brickheadz are $10 like the microfighters, it'll be okay, but I really do hope they continue with the microfighters, because I know I'm not the only one who likes them. Braden doesn't really buy them often. And he told me that he's not the hugest fan, but he said there are a few that are pretty cool. And as well as, if you see and notice in the background a bunch of Marvel sets, that is for another future video coming up soon. I was pretty much preparing, and then I got this a day ago, and I was like, I don't feel like putting all this stuff away, and then putting it back up for the video, where I'll just say, well, it's already out. So I hope you guys do enjoy this new kind of thing I'm doing for smaller Lego reviews. I think they're actually pretty cool. James actually gave me the idea to do definitely not the bigger ones. The bigger ones I have to kind of build off camera, unless I do a time lapse, which I have been debating to do, but it's much trickier to get the time lapse right. So pretty much for the time being, I build the big sets off camera. But he said for the smaller sets, because he knows I like microfighters, and smaller sets being that they're $10. Oh, whoops. And he said, he gave me the idea, is like, hey, you should build that on camera, being they're smaller and probably won't take that much time. So, as you can tell, it doesn't. I might do the same thing with buildable figures, being that they don't really take that long, again, being that they're literally just a giant figure. So, I might do that with them as well, which I think that would be pretty cool. Because there are some really cool buildable figures. They just released 2 more. They got the Stormtrooper Commander, I think that's what his name is, or Sand Trooper, as well as the Biker Scout on the speeder bike, which I think is the really, really cool one. It said that that's supposed to be the biggest. General Grievous is like second, but that is like the biggest buildable figure so far, which I think is so cool. And I plan on buying that, but probably not at this time, being that it's $54 or $55, and I'm actually saving money. One being, as you know, Force Friday is September 1st, so I'm saving as much money for that, because there's a lot of big ones for The Last Jedi, and as well as I'm going up into Indiana for fun. I'm going up there with Aiden and Braden and Drake. We're gonna be there for a week, and we're already planning on a bunch of fun stuff to do. So I kind of need to save a little bit of money. Whoops, a little bit of money for that. But I'll mention that later. But yeah, that is it. Give me 1 sec. Kind of stuck it on there that way it wouldn't fall off. Yeah. Here is the Brickheadz Iron Man. I think it actually looks really cool. Like the 3 printed items you get. Not 3. You get technically 4, counting the eyes, because they're translucent blue with the printed white. What's cool is you get a second one. Third one. So I like the printing on this guy. Again, he's a little chibi, being that I think he's similar to I think they're like Lego pop heads. I like those too, but so I think it looks nice. The helmet, I think, is probably the coolest. I really do like this. I like the little hands, chubby little feet. But it's got a really cool design. Again, I already built this. I took it apart. But here's also a this little stand they have to stand this thing on there. It's got this like little brick head, and then like him saying something. I don't know what that's for. But pretty much he just stands there and just goes like that. I think it looks really nice. I will definitely enjoy buying more of these. Again, they're only $10, so I do wish there was like printing on the back. The head I'm okay with, but I wish there was like back printing on these two tiles, similar to this. I think it's kind of a little lazy that they just had it like that. But I think that's one thing about the stand I don't like. This is literally just, it's too easy for him to fall back. And you could put it like that in the middle, but then it just covers up the printing. And but other than that, I really do like this thing. Definitely enjoy it. I definitely recommend it. Again, it's only $10. Also, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. It has 96 pieces. Here's the box. 96 pieces, ages 10 and plus, Iron Man and all that. So, not bad. But I like it. I think it is a cool Lego set, and I definitely recommend it for those who are fans of, especially for those who are fans of pop heads. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please hit that like button. As well as if you're at all new to this channel, definitely think about subscribing. We have some awesome videos coming up, as well as another video for those. But other than that, hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.